Hey guys, I'm doing a quick little vid. Well, maybe not quick. That's what I said on my last one. It took 10 minutes. But I'm doing a vid on my lockpicking and my tools that I have as of the moment. The lock is a regular key lock. I don't remember what it was called because I got this about 3 years ago, 4 years ago. Yeah, about 4 years ago, and I thought it was a master lock, but it's not. It doesn't have anything on there indicating what brand it is, though. Hold on a sec. It won't do right. Every now and then this lock gets a little bit weird, and I have to work on it. It's no big problem, but it's just kind of annoying. Oh, well, you might have noticed the books, Snakehead and Archangel. I actually got them in the wrong order. This one comes first. But, Alex Rider series, yeah. Both good books, so if you're looking for something to read while you're waiting for your buddy to make your lock picks for you, I guess that would work. But yeah, I have 3 keys. I don't know if you can see this, so I'll hold it up here. You can't really see it. It's a 4-pin lock. There we go. You probably can see that now. But for those of y'all who might be new to this, that's where one pin would go. That's where another pin would go. 3rd pin, 4th pin. I'm just gonna say this is the 1st, this is the 4th for the rest of the video. Now onto my tools. I'll put that over there for a second. This is one of my original tools that I've had. Actually, this is my 2nd hook. The first one I lost, I think, at school, actually, because I was practicing and tried to pull it out of my pocket and it disappeared into the carpet, and I didn't want to crawl around during class and try to find a lockpick because that would just be bad. But it is a hook, and I wrapped electrical tape around the bottom of it. So I'd seen some people do that, and I thought it would probably help grip sometimes or something. Didn't really need it, but I did it anyway. And while I was on vacation this summer, I decided I'd seen this. I forget. No, I don't remember who it was, but a snap pick made out of clothes hanger. This is the main bend in a clothes hanger, and I unraveled it, put it together. Basically, you find a handle of like a broom or not an axe handle because those are oblong, but some circular handle, and you wrap the wire around it once, or you get the coil. You kind of have to bring the coil in to do this, but you might can see that it's really thin, and I needed to get it a little bit thinner right there. But I have not tempered it yet, so it's gonna bend if I use it, so I need to temper it. But that's about as thin as I could get it. About 2 pieces of paper or so. But in theory, and I can't use it on this lock because this lock's too small, and so. But you put it in the keyhole, and you have your tension wrench, and I'm gonna do it on the outside so you see the motion. But it stays still. Actually, you do it like this, but you push this down and you let your thumb slide, and it pops up. And you can either put your finger in this little hole here to hold it. You don't have to, obviously, but that's when the pins are on the top. When they're on the bottom, you just do the opposite thing, like trigger style. I would have soldered this, but it seemed to hold well without it. So until it starts bending back, I'm just gonna leave it like that. But I made that. Then I had some leftover pieces. I said, oh well, I'll make some picks and stuff. So here's my first pick to make. You probably can't see that. I think it's called a half diamond. This is tempered. That's why it's black, because I put it in the vise and heated it up. So I've not got it to work on this lock in particular. It'd probably be better for house locks. Pretty simple. I was trying to make an S rake, but I didn't have a Dremel, so that was difficult. So I got 2 tension wrenches out of it. This one is a little bit thick for this lock especially. I mean, takes up the whole keyway. I mean, it would work, it's just a little bit thick and heavy, so and it would get stuck. But I'll use that one if I never do front door picking. The other one is a lot thinner. I can use it on this, and I also put the bend in the handle. What happened with this one is that's why it's so thin is I was trying to make another pick, kind of like a half diamond actually, but it hit the side of the grinding stone just right, and it turned that over, and I got my multi-tool out and bent it over and then heated it up a little bit, got it tempered. But it stays in the same basic thing. But that's my recent tools. Of course, you can make all kinds of things. Some days I can pick it really fast, and I've been practicing on this one, which is why it messes up sometimes. But I like to rake the lock a few times. I'm doing this one a lot because it sounds really bad. There we go. That usually makes sure that the pins are all in the right spot. So, okay, verify that the lock is, in fact, locked. Sometimes I use my finger, sometimes I use my thumb. Let's see. And usually the first time or two that I try to show somebody, it won't work. As soon as they look away, it starts working. So, obviously, you're still looking at the screen. So, let's see. Sometimes I can pick it really, really fast, though. It may just be the amount of tension I'm putting on it, or I'm holding it wrong or something. Let's try this. Nope, didn't work that time. Actually got it down to where if I could get it into the lock would actually open, so it was almost like having another key. But now it's not working, which is really kind of making me mad now, because I tried to make a vid earlier, but I ran out of battery, and up until that point it worked really well. So actually kind of used my hook like a rake. Probably not a good idea. Okay, bear with me here. Ah, there we go. Let's see how deep that was. Alright, that's how deep it was. The key ends about right there, which means I only had to pick 3 pins. Either that or I really goof something up. So, let's try that again. Sometimes when I do it, it just starts chain reacting, and I can continue picking this lock. Like the other day I was showing somebody, I forget who it was. If they're watching this and they remember, I'm sure they'll tell me. But I would hardly get the hook in, and it would come open. I'll try to do this about 3 more times before I hit the 10-minute mark. They don't like me hitting the 10-minute mark on YouTube. I may put some music in the video. Nah. My camera's kind of weird, so it probably wouldn't work out with the mic being so quiet sometimes. There. Adios.